Good day, people. I am currently sat on Dennis's field, owned by Dennis. In the first episode, I was at the waterfalls in Pistal Radar. From there, I moved down to Lake Vyrnwy, where the dam busters practiced. After that, I went up to Lake Bala. There are all them people in here. Then from there, I went over to the west coast, just north of Bournemouth.
It's Barmouth.
About 15 minutes north of Bournemouth.
I give up.
Where I'm currently still sat on Dennis's field, owned by Dennis. Dennis, it's been amazing, but I need to spread my wings and I must go to my next adventure. So I'm now heading north towards Llyn. So I'm just about to head north to Ty-Isaf Campsite in Nant Peris. Just driving down the road then I heard the first 2 minutes when you're driving a camper van, he's always like, is anything going to drop? What's going to fall? What's going to burst? What's going to get knocked over? Luckily it was just a set of LED lights. Nothing to worry about. We're done. Onwards! I think I'm going to have to do an emergency stop at the next pullover. The dog absolutely stinks. She has been out for a walk this morning and done a do's, but it's just not right. Something's going on. What have you been eating, Tilly? Does Daddy give you something that doesn't agree with your belly? Just pulled over. I'm going to get a lead on her and get her outside. Look at that castle on that hill. Who with a view? Crisis diverted. Tell the captain it was just wind. I just got drenched for absolutely no reason whatsoever. But it's okay. I signed up for dog life and I wouldn't have it any other way. Love the Mazdas round here. Jesus, that was like deja vu over and over again. It was like one after the other. What you didn't see was the 20 to 30 that were in front of that. So I've just pulled over because I wanted to show you this view. Check this out. That campsite just there, that's Llyn Gwynant. It's a National Trust campsite and it is absolutely amazing. They've got a shop on there, they do pizzas, it's great honestly. If you want to come come to Wales for a weekend and you've not stayed there, definitely highly recommend. It's one of my favourite sites, but as you can see, look at all the tents that are there. You get so busy, it's really hard to get a place there, especially in peak season. But you can see the lake. You can hire paddle boards, so you can go out on the lake, go swimming, and just, you get this on, just there's a cliff just there, and you can actually do jump off the cliff into the water, which is good. I've not done that. I went out paddle boarding, but we didn't go over that far. But the last time we stayed there was in a tent, and it was absolutely roasting. I wanted to come home. I wanted to spit my dummy out. It was so hot. I don't deal with the heat good. I was like, said to my wife, right, come on, we're going. It's too hot. Just there was no rest from it because we were in a tent. So that. We always said once the camper van was done, that's the first place we're going to go back to. But unfortunately, it didn't work out because yeah, there was other things planned and we couldn't get in there last minute. You got to book quite a while in advance, and we were eager to get out in the van, so we've not been there yet, but we will be going there this year. Maybe we'll see if we can get it booked for August bank holiday. But again, you know, I mean, we're in June now, so that's probably gone if they're already taking bookings. But we will get back there at some point, hopefully. Maybe do a midweek visit. Midweeks seem to be quieter than weekends. So yeah, that is Llyn Gwynant. The campsite that I'm staying on, that Ty-Isaf Campsite, is about 15 minutes away from here, so I'm going to keep on driving in that direction. So I've just arrived on the campsite. I've just arrived on Ty-Isaf Campsite in Nant Peris, and as you can see, the weather has turned. How can it go from being like tropical yesterday to Baltic today? It was supposed to be overcast, but it didn't forecast rain. Well, there was like an hour of rain, but yeah, this has been pretty much all morning. So we're gonna go and sniff the campsite and yeah, and set up shop for the night. So that's the reception house there where you book it, and you pay 10 quid I paid for tonight. It doesn't appear to be electric hookups, not on the field I'm on anyway, but there might be this. I think there's 2 or 3 fields here. That's all your recycling. Come on. And that's the toilet / shower block. Views are amazing. It's like you're hidden down in a valley. So I've not had anything today and I am starting to get hungry, so I'm going to eat leftovers, fried rice, camper van style, and probably sit on the bed and organise all this footage that I've taken over the last few days. Finally, the sun's come out. Look at that view. Give her 200 metres and she'll be behind me then. Oh, here we go. Sniff. Go on, sniff everything. What a quaint little bridge. Pub. What day are we on? That's Friday. Your drinks, and Saturday day. So good news, the pub serves food until 8 PM, which is great because I'm out of supplies. Bad news is the local shops, turns out they're not local, they're 3 miles away, and this one won't be walking 3 miles in this weather, so I may have to get back in the van, which I'm gutted about because I put it into sleep mode now, so I'm gonna have to spin the seats. So yeah, I might have to spin the seats around, get on the way, yeah, and then go to shops. I didn't know which way I was going to turn. I didn't know if I was going to go left. Obviously I wanted to go to the pub to check what time they serve food till. But I've sort of turned back on myself and gone right out of the sight, because just on the yonder you can see a big lake, and when it's hot like this, yeah, I'm just drawn towards water even though I don't get in. It's just good to look at. I always find it really strange when you get those bits of mountain that are just rock. You just got the scree coming down. Is that natural or has that been mined? They do make you feel very inferior though when you're looking up at them. See, there's another one. See how the rock's just, you've got the green grass and then it's just rock. Has the wind done that, or is it erosion, eradication, corrosion? Is it something jeune?
Welsh road trip update. It is absolutely scorching.
I would love to jump in there. Yeah, there's signs up all around saying no swimming. That must be a quarry, that. It looks like it's got to be a quarry, that. All the roads going up the side. Hello. Now I'm no meteorologist, but that to me looks like a storm front's coming in, and I'm pretty sure I just heard thunder. I've just been sat here having a Blue Mountain And in literally in the space of probably 3 to 5 minutes, this has just rolled in. You probably won't be able to pick it up on the camera, but yeah, they're moving really fast, so it might not be with us for long, it might just pass over. But certainly wouldn't be want to be up on that mountain right now. That timing was perfect. Just as I said that thunderstorm was coming in, I thought I better pack the stuff away, so I put it away in the van. And just as I was getting back in the van, I felt the rain on my back. I don't know if you can see that on the window. I don't think it's right over the top of us yet, because it's only very faint, the thunder, but it sounds powerful. It's powerful thunder. Possibly the most powerfulest thunder I've ever heard. Now I'm hoping it comes over, to be honest. It'd be nice to see a thunderstorm here. It would have been nice if it was at night time, but it's weather for you. Right, well I think it's time to go and test these shower facilities. Don't go anywhere. These are alright. Clean. No push button. Happy days. What more could you want for 10 quid? Please release me, let me go, for I won't love you anymore. Now that we're clean, it means only one thing. It's time to get dirty. Let's home now. Coach party's turned up right when I've left it to come. Gutted. I think it'd be this busy. It's a fucking nose. Thank you. Come on.
Whatever. That's how it should be. To be fair, I went away at football. I used to wear.
Right, so I've got you on my strap. I'm going to go in the other side of the pub now and see if I get a warmer welcome. Let's see how it goes.
He was found in London on the streets. Then he went into kennels. Then he was fostered for a week before we got him. So we went to Bournemouth to get him. How old is she?
She's 7 now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, so
My
she's
eldest
cracking
as
on a
well.
bit.
Olga, she's 4. And then Pumpa, he's...
Pumpa.
Pumpa.
That's a great name.
They called him Pumpa or something from Lion King.
Oh, right. Yeah, Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't pronounce it, so I translated it to Welsh.
Right, that's
to
good.
Pumpa.
Yeah, that's a good name.
I know,
What is this?
What they usually do is they go on a bus trip, a pub crawl around, sort of, they go to Buchelli and things like that, so they go in a massive circle.
Ah, so it's not like a hill thing, it's just a pub crawl. Do you know, it's and then when I walked in, it was like, is this a football match? What's going on?
Things like, oh, I've split up with my girlfriend. Like,
She's not used to all the attention, she don't know what's going on.
split up with my girlfriend. The psychologist, the team, or the head coach might go, oh well, his head's not in the game.
I'm saying hello.
You just don't know. So everybody's on their back foot with it all.
Have you been up the hills?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
And obviously when I was in it,
It sounds like the coach party's leaving. I did not expect that. Wow, that was absolutely crazy. I can't believe I did not expect to walk in on that. It was a coach party of, I mean, that coach it wasn't full. I'd say probably maybe 3/4. I don't know how much a coach takes. Is it like 70 people or something? The staff in here must have been absolutely run off the feet, so fair play to them. Do you know, I mean, with that lady I was just speaking to, it's her first shift, so to walk in on that, I mean, I came into this pub a few hours ago, it was like 4 o'clock or something, just before I went for that walk with Tilla, and when I came in there was menus on the table, and there was salt and pepper, and I thought, oh, this is going to be really good. This last night on my Welsh road trip, come in here, have some food, have a couple of drinks. I walked into I mean, I suppose in this, you know, day and age, pubs have got to do everything they can to earn the money, you know. It's not cheap running a pub, and you know, there's more pubs closing all the time. There's pubs closing because they can't afford to stay open. It's funny, you know, they look like they were having a good time. I'm sat outside having a good time. Tilly's laid beside me, having a good time. So, although this means that Andy's going to be eating pot noodle tonight because I couldn't get food earlier on when I came in. The lady told me that they were serving food till 8 o'clock. However, when I got here, the lad said he tried to order food. There was a chap sat next to me on that table he'd been up in the hills. There was 2 of them here, and they said that they'd stopped serving food early. So it is what it is. Pot noodle's nutritious. At least I managed to get a couple of beers in. Cheers. When all else fails, the cheese balls prevail. You know what makes me don't you? can't believe it. I've been waiting. I've been saving the pub till the last night because I wanted to go and have some pub grub. And this is what it's this is what it's come down to. Bombay Bad Boy or original curry. And might I add, do you know that pot noodles are suitable for vegetarians? How can you have vegetarian chicken? Maybe the chickens don't eat meat. That's what it is. Stupid. Can't make my mind up which pot noodle I want. So I'm trying to think of what I can use. I've not got a coin to toss. So I'm trying to find something else that I can toss. I've just realised what I just said. If it lands cause up, I'm going to have the Bombay Bad Boy. So let's do it like that. Let's get rid of that on because in case I get any aerodynamic people watching this telling me that, well, it wasn't fair because actually you had a wing creating updraft. Oh, come on, get in. Look at that. Bombay it is. But that was a pretty perfect amount of water. I just realised I didn't take my sauce out. Whoa. Whose idea was that? Why can't they like put them in the top? Morning. You know, the strangest thing happened last night. So after I went for a walk in that extreme sun, I returned back to the vehicle and felt that my electrolytes were imbalanced. Now luckily for me, amongst the antiseptic cream and plasters, I keep an emergency bottle of beer. Whilst consuming that beer, due to the imbalanced electrolytes, I was thinking about life in general and realised that my mother-in-law once told me that you should always buy things in twos. So, with that said, I found myself making my way over to the local watering hole, which was conveniently located just opposite the campsite. So I walked into the watering hole and ordered another beverage, and I must say I received, well, let's just say, not the best welcome. So, as I was sat there consuming my new beverage, I thought I'd give the establishment a second chance at providing the service that I thought one should receive. So I then made my way into the front of the building and ordered another beverage. Now at that moment I wanted to call it quits, but no, Andy, go back to the van. So I moseyed on back to my vehicle to set up for the night, and as I opened the door, I accidentally stumbled. Now, the fridge is opposite the side door. As I fell, the strangest thing happened. The fridge flung open and my finger went through the tab on the beer can. And it flung open. Dreadful. Obviously my resources are limited as I'm currently on a road trip. So in the name of preservation, I drank that beer. And as I was consuming that beverage, I realised that it had created an imbalance in the van. So in the name of French shui, I then had to open another alcoholic beverage to balance out the vibes within the van. And I must say, well, it's all a bit of a blur after that. I'm gonna get up, make myself a brew, and set the camera up. See if I can catch this sunrise on my last day of the Welsh road trip. So after my morning brew and seeing that incredible sunset on Morfa Different Beach,
I set my camera up with the hope of catching an incredible sunrise. But the sky was grey, heavy with clouds, no colours, no dramatic light, just a dull, overcast sky. At first I felt disappointed, but then it hit me. It reminded me of the long days I spent converting this camper van, days when it felt like nothing was happening, when progress was slow, and I questioned if it would ever come together. But just like the sunrise behind the clouds, progress was always there, even if I couldn't see it yet. Sometimes in life and in van builds, we can't always see the results straight away, but that doesn't mean they're not happening. Keep going and trust the process. The sun is always rising, even when it's hidden behind the clouds.
Yeah, I think that's as good a place as any to leave it. The sunrise could have been better this morning, but I always say aim for 100% but be happy with 80, and I reckon I definitely achieved 80% on this trip. I don't know where I'm going to be going next. Maybe leave it in the comments if you've got any recommendations or anywhere you want to see. Put it down there and I'll check it out and hopefully be able to go and visit them places. Yeah, if you've watched the end, thanks, I really appreciate it. If you've liked, I appreciate that even more, because it does help the channel to grow and for more people to see it. So yeah, it does help more than you could know. It takes a lot of time and effort to put into these videos, editing and whatnot, so I do appreciate it if you've watched it. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
You're a natural. You got a YouTube channel? Yeah, I'm just starting a YouTube now, so it's sort of coincidence.